name's Matt, and this is a 2025 Miata RF Club. Now, the reason this car is special is because it's a tugboat in a world full of yachts. And what I mean by that is take a look at every other modern day sports car out there, like the BMW M2, the new Nissan Z, and even the main competitor to this car, the Subaru BRZ, is 400 pounds heavier than this car. Now, this being the club trim, it's the highest one, especially the RF Club, starting at around $41,000. And with that, you get all of the fancy sport track add-ons and all of that. But yet, this car, it's not fast. In fact, it does a 0 to 60 in about 10 seconds, and that is by no means fast. And yet, when you drive this car, it makes you feel that this is the fastest car out on the road. And that kind of plays into the point of this car and what Mazda wanted to do. It's their whole Jinba Itai philosophy, where essentially horse and rider are one. And this being the Miata, the car and driver are one. And you feel that in this car. I truly do think this is the best car out there.
So, what'd you think?
It's awful.
What?
Okay, the gauge cluster isn't centered with the steering wheel, and this being the club package, it doesn't have all the luxury features like adaptive cruise control, adaptive headlights, and then for what? It's so much more expensive just for BBS wheels, Brembo brakes, the Recaro seats. I mean, and not to mention, I don't know if you know this, but on Mazda's website, they say that this engine in the club is 0.01 millimeters larger.
You sure you didn't use that to just measure yourself? It doesn't matter. You're just cynical because this is a hairdresser car and you don't have any hair. Anyway, in order to properly test this thing, we decided to go Top Gear style. Tonight, I handle some eggs. Oh, God. I've crushed them. A dog wants a cigarette.
You want one?
And Matt stuffs a body in a trunk.
Just
Okay, I'm getting in.
Yep. Unfortunately, it looks like we've run out of eggs, so I sent Dylan out to grab some, but he doesn't have long to do so, as I have an important vet appointment coming up.
So I ended up getting a few extra things, and I got a little distracted talking to the cute cashier. And that means I've only got 5 minutes left to get there. Hey Siri, call bag.
Calling bag.
Hello?
Hey, I'm on my way. I'm sorry it took me so long. I had trouble finding everything, but don't worry. I have the fastest lap time in Spa, so I know how to get there quickly.
Dude, I swear to God, you crashed 500 times trying to do that lap. So if you crash this car, it's our first press car. I'll actually kill you.
All right, anyway, whatever he said aside, I'm gonna take this time to talk to you a little bit about this car while I'm on my way back with the eggs. So, this has the 2-liter, naturally aspirated 4-cylinder Skyactiv G engine that Mazda offers, and it produces 181 horsepower. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's not fast. Surprise, surprise. Miatas have never been known for speed, and never will be, so this isn't really something that should be expected. They're known for their driving excellence, their phenomenal handling, and the news there is good. You've got Bilstein dampeners for your suspension, 2-piston Brembo brakes up front, and Mazda's kinematic posture control. That kinematic posture control is actually pretty interesting. So what it does is it'll reduce body roll by applying the inner rear brake when you take a corner. I asked Matt why this works the way it does, but unfortunately I'm afraid I got bored and stopped listening. you still do have, of course, all the ingredients of the Miata recipe. You've got a small engine up front, rear wheel drive. You've got lightweight and 50-50 weight distribution. The only problem is that 50-50 weight distribution is actually 51-49. So it's more like near 50-50, not quite exactly 50-50. But also with the refresh in 2024, they added an asymmetric limited slip diff and a new steering rack. Gonna be honest with you, the steering rack feels the same as the last one. Maybe you have to drive the ND2 and the ND3 back to back maybe 6-7 times to really feel the difference. There's something about this is you're constantly hitting the dial when you're trying to shift. And it's not uncommon for you to accidentally call somebody when you're going into fourth. Not fun. Yeah, this thing, phenomenal. And I made it just in time. Oh God, I've crushed them.
It looks like my daily is having some trouble, so I have to use the Miata to transport my miniature pony.
Come on, we're gonna go in here. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Yep, there you no, okay, no, come here. Oh, okay, sit. Sit. Well, you fit. How am I gonna, what do I do with this? Nope, nope, stay. Nope. Nope, come here, sit, sit. Come on, over here. Hey, hey, come on. There we go. All right, sit, sit. Look at that. The most practical car ever.
You know, you're actually fitting in here pretty well, Nova. It's not a person. Nova, kiss? Nova, you want one? No? Okay, she doesn't want one. Thought it might calm her nerves a little bit, you know? But I guess not. You know, at least they've got the updated Apple CarPlay in here. You get the larger touchscreen. Yep, you don't care. Okay. You know, I know you're uncomfortable, but at least you don't have to deal with the hump in the footwell down there. You're all up in the seat. Yeah, see, you're enjoying it already. Hey, Nova, did you know that the stitching on the center console here is new? You don't care. Well, either way, the stitching on the 2024, 2025, this year, it's all new. It's no longer black. I thought it was a really cool feature, but I guess you don't really care. But you just really like, yeah, okay. Are your ears down because of the awful wind noise? Sorry, I didn't mean to offend you.
As I arrived at the vet and got Nova out of the car, I had a sudden realization.
Let's go. Oh. Nova, it's Sunday. They're closed. Fuck. Well, no, we gotta go back.
I need to build some shelves for my garage. So we're about to stuff this Miata full of wood. So I've got the wood that I need. Everything else I need is already at the garage. I'm gonna have to put the top down for this. And we've got a whole bunch of camera equipment here, so. Okay, there's number one. That'll work. Yeah, that's not so bad. All right, let's go. My aerodynamics is badly affected. Not doing very good in terms of airflow. But I gotta say, with the angle of the boards, it's kind of like downforce. Downforce on the passenger side. Ah.
For this test, we'll be seeing if it can fit a body in the trunk. The body being Dylan.
What?
So go ahead. We're gonna open up the trunk and go ahead and hop in.
I thought we were gonna find some random person to.
No, go ahead, get in. You're gonna need these though, because we want to film this. Okay. I don't know if it will. This looks a little tight. Just scrunch.
Okay, I'm getting in.
Yep, go ahead, scrunch down, get in.
Oh, my knee.
Yep, there you go.
Can you close it? What is he doing? Matt, what are you doing? What are you doing? Where are you going? Matt!
So it's got a surprising amount of space for its form factor, but you won't really be carrying more than one body. But it at least has 4.5 cubic feet in the trunk, which is enough for one Dylan. But in the passenger compartment, it's a little tighter somehow, because the passenger itself has a little hump in the footwell, which makes it a little uncomfortable for longer drives.
Did you mention the capacity?
Shut up!
Okay, sorry.
Come on, get out. We're going on a date.
Oh, going on. Matthew, listen, I'm flattered, but I don't like you like that. So while we're on our date, because you kidnapped me, we should talk about kind of what the Miata is meant to be, right? I mean, the thing is that it's a very iconic car, just like that guy we just drove by staring at it. Everybody recognizes it. They all know the Miata when they see it, especially the old ones with the pop up and down headlights.
Oh yeah, a little disappointed that these cars don't have it, but you know, pedestrian safety or whatever. But no, you're right. This car, it is very iconic. Anybody that does see it knows exactly what it is, and it's the fun, cheap car out there that's lightweight and fun to drive.
Yeah, I will say that the Miata is one of the cars in Mazda's lineup that holds onto that Jinba A-Tai the best.
Oh yeah.
Out of all of them, they all do a pretty good job.
Yeah.
But you know, really mixing driver and machine with this car is perfect.
This, I mean, yeah, when you drive this car, you feel everything. I mean, when you get into the rear of the trunk, or when you, well, not the rear of the trunk, when you sit here in this driver's seat, you feel exactly what the rear tires are doing through the seat, and then you feel what the front tires are doing through the steering wheel.
Yep.
You know exactly what this car is doing, and then the transmission. Unlike other cars where it has all of the linkage and everything, this is the transmission right here. I am directly controlling the actual shifting of the car.
Yeah, like
it
it's
is right there. This goes right into the bell housing.
Yeah, the gears are right there. I mean, they're not, and you can feel that.
You can. When you shift, it's very satisfying and tactile.
Yeah,
and I love it. It's my favorite thing to just sit here on roads, and I don't even have to downshift, but I just do it because it is satisfying to do.
Yeah. Yep.
Like.
Yep. Just like that.
That was a little rough. The car itself is great. All of its little foibles are forgivable, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, this one being the club, all of the things I said at the beginning, you can forgive that in this car.
Yes.
The only thing that I would say is that I don't think this is the specific one I would get. I think I would personally get the Grand Touring, not the RF.
Really?
Because it's lighter, and it has all of those luxury features in there while still
Right.
being lighter. So it's not like you're getting those features and then gaining weight.
Right, okay.
Right? And this, you're gaining features, you're losing features and gaining weight, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
So I think to me, the perfect one would be that Grand Touring convertible rather than the RF.
That's interesting because I think I completely see why you would get the Grand Touring. I think personally, I'd get this spec.
You would get the club?
I would get the club, and I'm really undecided about whether or not I'd get the RF. Because the RF, I feel like, is a better year-round car. When it's closed, it's better in the winter. But the wind noise and the blind spot is atrocious.
Yeah, that is the downside about this car, is the blind spot and the wind noise.
Yeah, it's awful.
Because the wind hits right here and then it circulates around right behind your head, and it's really loud.
It creates like a vortex right here.
But the suspension on the club is great.
Oh yeah, the Bilstein suspension, the Brembo brakes, all of it makes it handle absolutely beautifully. And I'm not saying that the Grand Touring wouldn't handle as good.
Well, the Grand Touring has those same shocks, but it doesn't have the Brembo brake package or the seats that really kind of hug you in.
Right, I do like the Recaros.
So the Recaros definitely make it a little bit livable when you're actually taking the corners. You're not kind of sloshing around.
Sportier, they're sportier.
It's less fatiguing to drive hard.
Yeah. So all in all, the Miata, I think, really adheres to its legacy. It adheres, this ND adheres to my opinion of it. I'm sure yours as well, that the opinion that we've had of the Miata for a really long time. I think this lives up to it beautifully. You even said yourself that if you had the choice between an older like classic Miata and this, you'd probably pick this.
See, that's the thing though, is that this car does everything well, and it does literally everything that the NA Miata does, but gives me those luxuries that I feel like that I would want to have on an everyday, day-to-day life.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree with that. Well, you know, we joke about you and I going on a date, but don't you have an actual date with your girlfriend to get to?
Yes.
Yeah. So why don't we pull over, end the video, and you can go and meet up with her.
Okay.
Take this car too.
Oh, I will be.
So, it'll do a last-minute grocery run, but your eggs will end up a little smashed. It'll take a miniature horse to the vet. It'll do all your home renovations. It can fit a body in the trunk, although not very comfortably, and it will do your date night. Plus, it handles beautifully, it looks good, and it doesn't fail to adhere to that spirit of the Miata. I think the ND has my seal of approval. Let us know what you think in the comments. Make sure to subscribe, and thank you for watching.